Good evening. This is the 6 o'clock news with Jim Turner. In a bizarre incident yesterday, two friends managed to create a time machine to go back in time. And guess what? It worked. A science project that was meant to score an A in Physics 101 quickly turned into a breakthrough in science. Jafar and Mahmoud of Vancouver, BC were working on their time machine in Mahmoud's house in the middle of the night when suddenly, at 1:39 a.m., their neighbors heard a loud explosion and saw a blinding flash of light. When Mahmoud's mother came to check on the two geniuses, this is what she found. Apparently, the two boys managed to make their time machine work and vanish into a different dimension of unknown space or time. At the moment, no one knows if they're fighting the Russians with Napoleon or running away for dinosaurs. One thing is for sure, they are not flying in the sky in a hot air balloon. Our sympathies go to the two families. Mahmoud and Jafar, may God have mercy on your soul. And we'll go to Ollie for the weather.
It's gonna rain!
Thank you very much, Ollie. On another note, we have... Wait a minute. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Mahmoud and Jafar are alive and they have brilliantly contacted us through satellite. Mahmoud and Jafar, can you hear me? Mahmoud and Jafar, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, wait, hold on, Jim, yeah, I can hear you.
Wow. First of all, you two are the most brilliant physics students on Earth. You have turned pieces of metal into a warping time machine. You must be so proud of yourselves, and so must your families.
What?
I said good job.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Jim. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
So tell us, what era are you in? And where exactly are you?
Yeah, Jim, it seems we traveled into the 6th century or so. We're sitting here in a tent. We're in a desert in Arabia.
Is it hot there?
Yeah, Jim, it's hot. It's a desert, for God's sake, man. Trying to find signal here, taking forever.
So what did you see and who did you meet?
Well, Jim, we've seen a lot of things. We've seen a lot of people. We just witnessed one of the greatest events in Islamic history, the Day of Ghadeer.
The day of yesteryear?
No, Jim, the Day of Ghadeer. Bear with me, Jim. We're sitting here in this tent wondering what Jafar's dad's gonna do when he finds out we blew up his garage. He's gonna kill us. Then we saw it.
It was a caravan. Camels, horses, and thousands of people. They're all dressed in white. And they were coming back from somewhere. So we asked them where they're coming back from. They said they're coming back from Hajj.
Yeah, then a man started yelling out of nowhere that the Prophet wants to speak. And guess what, Jim? It was the Prophet.
Which one?
The one! Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
No way.
Yes way, Jim. He ordered everyone to stop. And they all prayed and we prayed. And then he asked the guy to make he asked one of the men to make a little hill so he can stand on and give his speech. And when it was all ready, he gave his speech.
What did he say?
He said that this year will be the last year he'll be with us. I mean them. He said that he taught all the Muslims everything about Islam and he has delivered his message.
But he had one last announcement to give. It's about his successor.
Wait. Are you telling me he told all those poor people to hold an election in the middle of the hot desert?
No, Jim.
Oh, okay, good. Because I wouldn't vote if it was raining, let alone in the heat of the desert.
He said he was going to announce his successor. Come on, man.
And we got real excited because we knew it was gonna be.
Who?
I'll say it.
No, let me say it.
No, man, you talk too much.
Oh, fine. Okay,
Really?
we'll say it both together.
Okay, let's say it together.
The next successor is going to be Imam Ali!
Wait a minute, Mahmoud and Jafar. Are you telling me there were no elections? How can Islam be a democracy when the Prophet appoints a successor? Doesn't the Quran clearly state that Muslim affairs have to be dealt through council?
Now when it comes to the most important position in Islam, Jim.
This is having how we're talking about, Jim. If the Muslim elects someone who isn't perfect and doesn't teach Islam the way the Prophet taught it, then the message of Islam will be destroyed.
We don't know who best knows how to interpret the Quran. Only Allah knows something like that. And Allah must appoint the perfect person to be the successor of the Muslims. And that is Imam Ali.
Besides, I don't remember Allah is asking us to form a council and choose our Prophet, do you?
I don't remember.
Okay. But doesn't the Prophet have many companions and family members? Why did he choose Imam Ali?
Well, because...
Just because?
No, because first of all, it was an order from Allah that the Prophet, he can't just say, look Jibreel, go tell Abu Dhar that I want you to be the next leader of the Muslims. Allah only chooses the people who carry his message, and he chooses the prophets to relay his message to the people. Not just that, why not choose Imam Ali as the next successor of the Muslims? He was the only person to be born inside the Kaaba.
And he was the first one to believe in the Prophet's message.
Imam Ali was, he slept in the Prophet's place when the tribe of Quraysh tried to come and attack him.
He opened the door of Khaybar when all others failed to.
Imam Ali is the most generous in giving charity, even during his prayers.
He was the bravest warrior of Islam.
Imam Ali was the best translator of the Quran.
He was the humblest worshipper of Allah.
He was the most elegant,
Most intelligent,
most pious.
most merciful.
The list just keeps going on and on, Jim. We can keep going all day. Do you want us to keep going?
No, okay. I think I get the picture. But don't you think that's kind of weird that it was from his family? People would say that's a monarchy, not a prophecy.
But Jim, all prophets came from the same tree. Prophet Yusuf and Yaqub, Prophet Ismail and Ishaq, Prophet Dawood and Sulaiman. Even our own prophet was a descendant of Prophet Ibrahim. It doesn't have to do with family, it has to do with your credentials.
I mean, if the best man to rule after the Prophet is part of his family, then what's the problem? When a ruler is chosen because of his lineage, that's monarchy. But if he's chosen because of his knowledge and intelligence of ruling a nation, that's just a common sense.
Okay, well, I don't have much else to say.
Good, because we're gonna go pay our allegiance to our Imam.
And I think I convinced that guy to ride on his camel.
Sweet, man.
Before you go, I have just one last question to ask you.
Yeah, Jim?
Yes, Jim?
Your time machine exploded. How are you getting back?
What? No!
This has been Jim Turner with the 6 o'clock news. We'll see you tomorrow night.